a blockbuster for you. Leading off, the South Philly Vikings, one of the most winning Fancy Brigades with 11 first-place finishes. All right, everyone, welcome. If you thought Earth, Wind, and Fire was a good band in the 1970s, and it sure was, you're about to be surprised by the elements of our first performance. This Avatarian celebration is a feast of special effects for the eyes. Please welcome Captain Pete D'Amato and the South Philly Vikings with their 2015 theme, Day of the Avatar, Master of the Elements. 2015 Fancy Brigade finale. The crowd in here is going. Welcome back to the 2015 Fancy Brigade finale from the Pennsylvania Convention Center. You can see here all the fans so excited for this big event tonight. Look at all the pageantry. I'm Alicia Vitarelli. We just saw a spectacular performance to get us started tonight. Shari Williams is with Vikings captain Pete D'Amato to talk about quite the performance. And Shari, someone has a few more feathers on than you tonight.
Yeah, these feathers look pretty good, right, Alicia? What a powerful performance, Pete. The choreography was very challenging, but what we also noticed, the elaborate use of technology. Talk to us about getting ready for this year.
Oh, I mean, it took a lot of time, hours and hours of development. We were lucky and fortunate enough to have a nephew in our family that was into that, and when we went to him and asked him if he could do this kind of production for us, he said, "Oh, don't worry, I can handle it," and as you can see, I think he did well.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely elaborate with the technology and also the choreography. You're back as your 12th year as captain of this Fancy Brigade. What about working with this group? What brings you back for that role?
Well, you know, we've been together. It's our 30th year anniversary, and it just, when you're a captain of any Fancy Brigade, it just, there's nothing like it. And working with the type of family-oriented guys that we have in our club, it's just breathtaking. We got a great team of men and women that work very hard, diligently through the whole year, so it's fun.
It's fun. It's also family-oriented. As you said, you've got your boys with you this year, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Okay, Vikings captain Pete D'Amato with a powerful performance. Alicia, back to you.
All right, Shari, thank you. You know, they gave me this magic lamp to rub. Jeannie, you in there? I got a few wishes lined up. Well, this must mean that something magical is coming up next with Golden Crown and their captain, Bob Ronowski. This brigade was organized back in 1958, and 2015 marks Golden Crown's 57th parade. So let's take a look and dust off our magic carpet. We're about to take flight with Captain Bob Ronowski and the Golden Crown New Year's Brigade as they captivate us with their quest for one final wish from a magic lamp. Please welcome the Golden Crown and their 2015 theme, A Prince's Tale.
the 2015 Sugar House Casino Viewers Choice Poll. Of course, that's what we want you to do. You can do that by going, of course, to phl17.com to enter. And of course, we are voting for your favorite string band or your Fancy Brigade. And one lucky voter will receive $500 in free play at Sugar House Casino. Of course, we want you to play responsible. If you have any types of gambling problems, of course, you can call 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, when Alicia and I return, I'll talk with Golden Crown Captain Bob Branowski. So stay tuned.
Incredible.
They are amazing. You are absolutely right. The costumes are eye-popping. We're looking at yet another wonderful performance that just went down. Speaking now with the captain, Aladdin, how much of the Disney theme, the movie, go into you selecting this for your performance this year?
We tried as much as we could to replicate the things we saw on Broadway and in the movie, and squeeze it into 4 minutes and 30 seconds on a pretty restricted budget with obviously resources that are a little bit limited. You pick and choose the element you want to go with and try to do the best with what you have.
Well, looking at it looks as if it paid off for you guys this year. Talk to me then about being captain. How much of that role goes into selecting a theme? How does that come about?
We have a pretty strong theme committee. We usually sit down first or second week of January, go through where we are financially, what we're looking to do from a production standpoint. We look at themes that have been done recently. We look at themes that could work for us, again, work into our strong suits, and we try to pick something that fits that mold.
Well, Happy New Year's. Looks like you've got your daughters with you, right?
Yes, my daughter Tessa. This is my daughter Stella. It's Stella's second interview, so she's pretty excited today.
She's got it down packed. Okay, Captain Bob Branowski with the Golden Crown Fancy Brigade. Alicia.
And his two beautiful daughters. Thanks, Shari. Thanks, Bob. I hope you guys didn't put away that magic carpet just yet, because more magic is ahead with Captain Frankie DeVito and the Downtowners Fancy Brigade, who will be summoning us into a world of sorcery. The Downtowners have won 10 championships over the years and finished third last year. They are a family-oriented club with 20 father-son, grandfather-grandson combinations and 7 brother combinations. All right, everyone, let's now get set for a performance that's about to take us to a supernatural realm of sorcery, elfish warriors, and dragon lords in a battle of the mystical forest. Please welcome Captain Frankie DeVito and the Downtowners with their 2015 theme, Merlin's Mystical Realm. Hey, Shari.
Thanks, Alicia. Of course, we are joined by the general manager of Sugar House Casino, Wendy Hamilton. That's so good to see you. Happy New Year.
As well. Happy New Year to you.
Now, this is Sugar House Casino's 4th year being the title sponsor.
Yes.
You guys talk about this being a personal connection for you guys. What do you mean by that?
It's very personal. You know, we are Philly's casino, and everything we've ever done that worked out well for us and for the city was because it was about us and the city. And so it's very important to us to kind of give back, and our customers and our employees are Philadelphia folks, and so the Mummers was an obvious choice for us. And so, like you said, 4th year, and we're coming up on our 5th anniversary with all of this next year, and it's just a lot of fun every year. We have a good time with it.
Yeah, you talked about some of your employees. They are in the parade. They are Mummers themselves,
Yes.
so that's that connection.
Yep.
Also looking forward, it sounds as if you're looking forward to the upcoming year, this 20.
Performance is their captain, Frankie DeVito, with our very own Shari Williams. Hey, guys.
Hey, Alicia, thank you. And last year, you guys presented a Wonderland theme. This year, you went a little bit darker. Do you have a preference? What goes into selecting what you'll do?
Well, last year was a lot of fun. It was my theme, and it was real colorful in this one. But I actually prefer the warrior-type themes because you can get more energy and you can get pumped and power things out, movements and stuff like that.
Well, after working so hard all year to put this together, you see what your team did tonight. What will you say to your brigade about this performance?
Well, I just wanted to thank all of them because, you know, I'm like a tyrant sometimes. I drill them hard every Sunday, and the hard work paid off. So I can finally pay respects to them for what they did tonight.
Well, it surely looked wonderful. We wish you guys the best of luck, and we say hello to your daughter as well.
Yeah, I finally got her back. She came back from working at Walt Disney World 8 months ago. Kind of got her back. I missed her.
Oh, I missed you.
Well, good luck. We're talking now to the captain of the Downtowners, Frankie DeVito. Alicia, back over to you.
Oh, Shari, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Well, if you think we're all warm inside the Pennsylvania Convention Center, think again. We are about to become frozen. Hey there, Olaf. Happy New Year to you. All right, that's great. With our next performance from the 2nd Street Shooters, you know, Frozen, we are all about it this year. Founded in 1998, this club is mostly made up of family and lifelong friends. Take a look. All right, everyone, we've got chills, and they're about to multiply in here. Winter has arrived inside the convention center. Join 2nd-year captain Rich Lind and his ice people in their Game of Thrones in the Ice Palace. Let's now welcome the 2nd Street Shooters with their theme, Winter Fantasy.
Join us as we embark on a journey through the wintry forest and snow-capped mountains. Let your mind and imagination wander as we search for the mystical ice palace.
Wasn't it great? And he wants to jump in. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Alicia Vitarelli, along with my colleague, Shari Williams. And Shari joining us now with the 2nd Street Shooters captain, Rich Lind. What a night, Shari.
Yeah, what a night. Look at this costume, Alicia. He tells me it's very heavy. All right, Captain Lind, Frozen the movie, it's so popular. And so we wonder how much of that popularity played into you selecting your theme this year.
It didn't have so much to do as the movie. We've wanted to do an Eskimo theme for a few years now. And when the movie gave us different ideas about it, and last year, Polish American did a winter theme, and we purchased their suits this year. Big shout out to PA. And we saved a ton of money by working with string bands. When string bands and brigades work together, it's a good thing for all of us.
Yeah, and it looks fantastic. Now let's talk about it, Mr. Lind. This is your 2nd year as captain as we take a look at your performance there. As 2nd year, does it get any easier?
No, it does not. It does not get any easier. Because you deal with different people. This year we had 10 rookies. 6 first time ever in the brigades themselves. So it doesn't get any easier for us. You have to teach them all. It's like teaching school over, teaching them new things, how to do sequence, how to mirror stuff and everything. It's fun, though. That's what makes it worthwhile in the end.
The hard work hopefully paying off for you. All right, Captain Rich Lind of the 2nd Street Shooters. Alicia, back to you.
All right, Shari, thank you. I love that fact about how they purchase costumes from each other. That is so cool. Well, if you were freezing during that last performance, you are about to thaw out. Next, the Cleveland Fancy Brigade is about to take us on a journey to the gates of hell. You might need one of these there. Watch now as Captain Ralph Tercey and his brigade encounter the Prince of Darkness. Captain Tercey, by the way, named after his grandfather who founded the club back in 1936. A member of the Tercey clan, has been captain of the brigade continuously since 1971. It is about to get hot in here. All right, everyone, beware of the spell of evil. Say your prayers as we're about to enter the devil's domain and encounter the Prince of Darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome that old devil himself, Captain Ralph Tercey, and the Cleveland Fancy Brigade with their theme for 2015, Ritual, the Devil's Domain. spiders. I know they give me the creeps. Well, that performance certainly gives new meaning to the phrase "to hell and back." When we return, more about Cleveland from their captain, Ralph Tersey, as he joins our very own Shari Williams. Here, everyone, we thank you for spending it with us right here with our coverage of the Sugar House Casino 2015 Fancy Brigade finale here on PHL 17. I'm Alicia Vitarelli, and you know, we just experienced a pretty hellish performance, and I hear that Shari has found the devil himself here at the convention center. Is that him?
A much friendlier version, I would say. Alicia, thank you. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Tersey. Let's talk about your role this year. What is it like playing the devil?
Exciting. It was being the leader of the underground. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was you know, getting everybody to follow you and listen to you. It was a nice time.
Yeah, you had a lot of mind control out there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You are clearly the leader. You're the captain of your brigade. And you have a very young brigade, and this is your 47th year, right?
My 47th year in Brigade, my 21st year as captain.
Yeah. So what is it like then, being that role model for this young brigade?
Well, I enjoy doing it, and hopefully the young kids pick up for where I've been doing and keep this parade alive and going. It's wonderful. It's a family thing, and this is part of my life. It's with all my friends and being over and the people in the club, and most of the stuff's done at my house, so everybody over my house, 15, 20 people at a time around a dinner table for 3 months is pretty cool.
Yeah.
My wife's a little, you know, what do you call it?
But she made it, right?
Yeah, she made it through it, but you know, having the people over all the time, and she gets it going if it wasn't for her.
Right. Well, the hard work looks as if it paid off. Thanks so much for joining us. Captain Ralph Tersey of the Cleveland Fancy Brigade. Alicia, back to you.
All right, Shari, thank you. You know, I'm being told that we have to be prepared for even more evil yet to come. I don't think anyone will be amused by this next malevolent performance by the Avenuers Fancy Brigade. This is Captain Bob Fitzmaurice's 27th year as captain, the longest run of anyone tonight. Hey everyone, I'm told that the term coulrophobia is the technical term for fear of clowns, and I have a feeling we're all going to come down with a case of coulrophobia after this next performance. Let's join the thrill seekers, ticket takers, and the head barker for this midway madness. Please welcome Captain Bob Fitzmaurice and the Avenuers Fancy Brigade with their 2015 theme, Carnival.
What have we here? Step right up. You have truly made our night. You know, the tattered, the worn. Welcome to the greatest show I've ever seen. Welcome to Carnival!
And, you know, I think if I had seen a circus like that as a kid, I would have had that fear of clowns my whole life. Shari now with Avenuers captain Bob Fitzmaurice. And Shari, I have to tell you, you got a tough job out there because the costumes are so elaborate that Shari's been ducking from these huge feathers, the plumage.
Yes.
I mean, just it's amazing what's going on out there.
It is amazing. I mean, you can see for yourself, you know, how large the artwork is. So I do have to be careful while doing these interviews. They mean no harm, though. Captain Bob, you guys went with a theme this year, very different from what you have presented in the past. Do you like scary? What about going with the clown theme this year?
Well, a lot of people in the club are kind of scared of the clowns and all, but we tried to do a theme that was going to be, you know, fun for us. So it worked out well.
Yeah.
You know, 2 people in the club came up with the theme, and, you know, we submit themes, but this we felt was the best fit for us.
I know Little Mason doesn't want to hang too long, so but here's a bit of your performance from tonight, Captain, in reference to you being captain for 27 years. Yeah. That's amazing. Any thoughts of slowing down or retiring?
Pretty soon. Not ready for next year, but pretty soon, though.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Little Mason, don't cry. We'll see you later, okay? Bye-bye, baby. All right, Captain Bob Maurice joining us from the Avenuers.
And that little guy is a cutie there. Well, you know what? Maybe he's been scared from all the evil stuff we've been seeing these past few performances. Little Mason's going to like this one. Let's see if we can find it on an island vacation. Captain Michael Adams and Bill McIntyre's Shooting Stars are about to take us to an uncharted island with overgrown creatures and an adventure at every corner. This is Shooting Stars' 68th parade. The club has the most first place finishes in the Fancy Brigade division at 18. Let's take a look. All right, everyone. I have a feeling we're not going to be getting a break from all the evil we've been experiencing. But watch now as the mighty tribal chief summons his mysterious island to life to protect the amulet of peace and retain control of the island. Find out if his fearsome feathered fighters prevail as Captain Michael Adams and Bill McIntyre's Shooting Stars perform their 2015 theme, The Mysterious Island. the island vacation you were dreaming about. You know, we've been seeing some really impressive performances tonight. Tough job for the Judge House Casino 2015 Fancy Brigade finale. Our very own Shari Williams joining us now with Shooting Stars captain Michael Adams. Hey, guys.
Hey, Alicia, and we got to get right to it, Michael. That performance, well, it was spectacular.
Thank you.
The costumes, the movements. Where did you come up with this theme, this idea this year?
Well, we're always looking for different ways to come up with different themes, to get creative, or to do something traditional and put our own little twist on it. So my brother and I we were messing around one day talking about different themes, and then my kids were watching a movie, Journey to the Mysterious Island, and then that's what we seen that and we ran with it.
Yeah, the Mysterious Island, all these things come to life. It's just all made up, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, in the movie there's all giant, oversized bumblebees and giant birds and spiders and stuff like that. So we thought it'd be pretty cool to try to put our little shooting star twist onto it.
Yeah, well, you guys are the defending champion, I'm sure with reason. Any additional pressures, you think, tonight?
We put a lot of pressure on ourselves to do as good as we did the year before, and then last year winning is extra added pressure because everybody's shooting for you, and you know, it's our job to keep the title where it is. So we did our best, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Okay, good luck to you. And this is your 4th year as captain. Your father was captain 21 years before you, so what a tradition. Right? Okay, Captain Michael Adams of the Shooting Stars. Back to you, Alicia.
Shari, thank you. You know, I would not want to be judging tonight's performances because there's some pretty tough competition. From that vacation island that you just saw to now a very fancy party. It looks like Captain John Bielik Jr. and the Satin Slipper Fancy Brigade would like to host us at a gala in their mansion. How very nice, right? Unless it's not such a lovely place. I guess we're about to find out. This is the Satin Slippers 57th parade. Take a look. All right, everyone, it's now time for you to maybe take a minute to check out your TripAdvisor. We've all been invited to a gala. It's formal attire only, as the Phantom of the Manor is about to welcome us to his mansion to celebrate with all of his guys and ghouls. Come have a ball with Captain John Bielik Jr. and Satin Slippers with their 2015 theme, Midnight at the Mansion. spending it with us. Let's now take a moment to find out about the unique color scheme from Captain John Bielik from the performance that we just saw. Shari now joining us with the captain and a special little friend there.
Hey, Alicia, that's right. This is Captain John's son here. 5-year-old, what's his name?
John.
5-year-old John. Alicia was talking about the color scheme that you guys use, a lot of black and white. What went into the thought process of that?
When we picked the theme, we had a different color scheme than our costumer, David Zinski. Came up with an idea, something seen on a TV show, and we decided, if we're going to be haunted, we're going to be ghosts, go with the all white, Let's not leave any doubt. Go with all white.
Yeah, you wanted to make it clear what your message was.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the second year that Satin Slipper has included female members. You guys were, for the longest, an all-male club. Has there been a change in your brigade dynamics, adding the women in your performance?
Absolutely. Since we took them in 2 years ago, they've been unbelievable. From being, performers in the show, and then they help us out with the makeup and the hair, and then, they just make us all around a better club. We wouldn't be able to do anything we did today if the girls didn't, come up and help us out.
You need that woman's touch, huh?
Absolutely.
Maybe it's the secret to that success.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, John, thanks for joining us, and you've got the other John here with you, but Captain John Bielik Jr., of course, of the Satin Slipper. Alicia, over to you.
And I love the costume on the little guy. Can we see him one more time?
Listen, can we get a shot
Let me
of
see his
John?
face. Yeah.
Perfect, right?
Ooh, so spooky and so cool. What a cutie pie. All right, thanks, guys. I'm not so sure that we're rid of the scary stuff yet. I'd like to, relax in the sun and the sand with a good book. So here's one that the Spartans just gave me. The Book of the Dead. I have a feeling this is not going to be relaxing at all. This is the Spartans' second year in the parade and Tim Luco's first year as captain. Kids, hold on to your mummies as the pharaoh and his count encounter an enchanted sphinx in the deserts of ancient Egypt on their journey to uncover the Book of the Dead. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Tim Luco and the Spartans' Fancy Brigade in their 2015 performance, The Pharaoh's Revenge.
Savor riches beyond measure, or refuse and savor a more bitter treasure. souls are mine! Death is only the beginning!
Oh, this is only the beginning, but wow, that is amazing. And you know, you can play judge tonight. Vote in the 2015 Sugar House Casino Viewers Sugar House Casino 2015 Fancy Brigade finale from the Pennsylvania Convention Center. Shar Williams joins us now with Spartans captain Tim Luco and the president as well. Hey, guys.
Hey, Alicia, and this is Captain Luco to my left and President Dio to my right. We'll start with the questions with the captain tonight. Okay, this is your club's second year performing in the Fancy Brigade. So what are some of the challenges when you are such a young and new brigade?
I mean, the club is almost 2 years old, but we have people who've been in the Fancy Brigades for 25, 30, 40 years. So the name itself is young, but the dedication and commitment and know-how definitely isn't.
Yeah, and let's talk about experience, because you've been a captain before. How has that helped in this role, taking over with this young club?
That was college and 4, 5, 6 years there. It was a great experience before with a great club, and yeah, definitely gained a ton of knowledge from it. Absolutely, and it helped tremendously.
Let's talk about some of the techniques. I mean, we're watching some of the performance now. You guys using this technology, the massive TV screen there. What went into the thought process, and how difficult was that to pull off?
Well, you know what? You just kind of have to flood the floor with everything. I think Butchie D'Amato said before, you flood the floor with everything you have and let the judges sort it out. So that's exactly what we did.
You definitely brought it and put a lot of presence on it. Let's switch now, and speaking to the president, Pat Dio. Now, you actually took over position of president in the middle of the year. How difficult and challenging maybe is that?
Being my first time as president, it was tough. But with the guys like Timmy, the captain, and the guys around me, our officers, they helped me out tremendously, and it was a great experience. And I'm hoping that they accept me back again next year as president. Yeah,
definitely showed off tonight for the Spartans. Thank you both for joining us, Captain Luco, President Dio. Happy New Year! All right, Alicia, over to you.
All right, Shari, thank you. If anyone knows me, then they know that Italy is my favorite place to travel to. The history, the food, the people, the wine. It's so romantic. Well, guess what? We're all going on a trip there right now. And next up, the Jokers are about to take us to Rome. But there seems to be a little glitch here. It's 4:06 AD, and instead of Caesar salad, we may encounter Caesar and the Barbarians. The Jokers have prided themselves on being a family-oriented organization with 26 father-son combinations and 17 brother combinations. One of the winningest brigades. The Jokers have 11 first-place finishes with a second last year. Let's take a look. Hey everybody, it is time now to witness history with a barbaric attack of the Roman Empire. Watch now as Caesar's army challenges its prisoners to games at the Colosseum. Will the prisoners win their freedom or die trying? Stay tuned as Captain Joe Bad News Gallagher and the Jokers present their 2015 theme, Glory of Rome, Siege of the Barbarians. with us in our coverage of the Sugar House Casino 2015 Fancy Brigade finale. Shari joining us now to find out a little bit more about the Jokers from their captain, Joe Bad News Gallagher. And Shari, how do you end up with a nickname like Bad News?
We have to ask him, right, Alicia? Okay, Joe Bad News Gallagher, where does the bad news come from?
My father gave me that nickname years ago when I was a kid growing up. I was like 5 years old. I was always in trouble around the club, so it just stuck with the older guys.
Yeah, what Daddy says goes, apparently. So maybe you're a little bit better now, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about the competition and the theme you guys went with this year, the grandeur of Rome. Talk to us about why that for your theme.
Yes, we tried to go with a theme with a combination of beauty and power. You know, of course, as you've just seen, you've seen all the beauty with the costumes, and then once you've seen the music, the floats, you know, there goes your power. And I'm watching now. I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it looked amazing from my standpoint. There's a lot of competition tonight. The elephant, though, what a touch for that.
Yeah, a guy named Eric Mesner made that about 2 weeks ago. I asked him to make it about 4 months ago, but he just, you know, he just likes to watch me sweat a little bit, but, you know, he did a great job with it.
Yeah, that was an amazing piece to this. Now, this, of course, we know is a family tradition, but there's also a bit of competition in your family. So your brother-in-law, Mr. Adams, is actually the captain of the Shooting Stars. So there's a bit of competition because they won last year. They're the defending champions, and you came in second last year. So what's it like at your home?
But I won in fantasy football this year, and he came in last, so it's an even swap. But no, it's you know, it's a lot of competition and all, but like, we bought a short house 2 years ago, and he always tries to get stuff out of me on the trips to Depot, or if I'm doing all the work, you know, sanding the floors and painting the wall.
Yeah.
You know, he would try to get all kind of information out of me, but it didn't happen.
You're right. You guys are a close family, but on today, this is where you are competition.
Yeah, competition for one day. The other 364. Really strong family.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much and good luck, Captain Joe Bad News Gallagher of the Jokers. Alicia, back to you.
I love how it always comes back around to that fantasy football, too. All right, Shari.
That's a big one.
Thank you. Now from a foreign country to a foreign planet, our final performance of the night takes us into outer space, complete with aliens and cyborgs. The Saturnalian Club first participated in the 1969 Mummers Parade. They took top prize that very first year. They also won top prize in 1969, 1980, 85, and 86. Let's see what they have for us tonight. We are about to blast off to our last adventure of the night. Fast forward to the future where an entire planet awaits the return of King Archeron and their mothership. Watch now as Captain Jack Hattie Jr. and his Saturnalian Club takes us beyond the fortress wall to celebrate homecoming with his infantry of cyborgs and aliens in their 2015 performance, Space, a Whole New Dimension. fantasy and adventure has come to an end tonight, and so has the Sugar House Casino 2015 Fancy Brigade finale from the Pennsylvania Convention Center. We really hope that you enjoyed taking in all of these amazing performances as much as we have. It has been a really remarkable night, and we do thank you for joining us and for spending your New Year's Day with us. Stay tuned, because immediately following us, Action News at 10 on PHL 17 will have all the results from the Mummers performances from today. Shari and I, along with the Fancy Brigade Association, our entire crew, and of course our presenting sponsor, Sugar House Casino, would like to wish you all a very happy, healthy, and peaceful New Year. Good night, everyone, from the Pennsylvania Convention Center. I'm Alicia Vitarelli. Have yourself a wonderful 2015.